Greek philosophy,
Yep.
Roman customs. Like the Gnostic, it's so funny how he tries to confuse people because you know how most people think it was a snake in the Garden of
Right.
Eden, right? So the Gnostics, it starts with the snake. So you already know, like, well, people that know that Satan, like, he came as a being, right?
It's a bit way in the Hebrew, it's a being.
Yeah.
And then
So,
they transliterated it.
but most people think it was a snake. That's like another subject. But the reason why I'm mentioning
Just like
is
the
that
apple in the garden. It wasn't an apple,
it
it was
wasn't
a
an
fruit.
apple. And the funny thing is, Gnostic, since most people believe that, that's how they create confusion by starting off with the snake. But that's how theologians,
Yep.
know right off the rip that it's a complete, lie and manipulation, man.
Yeah, it's a bad translations and transliterations,
Well,
and
the
also
Gnostic is a manipulation.
yes, for sure, for sure.
I'm talking about that.
But it also goes beyond that because, like, for example, when people translate the Hebrew scriptures, let's say you're a Roman and you want to translate the Torah. You want to translate the Old Testament. So you grab the Old Testament. The Old Testament is all in Hebrew, right? And when you're translating it with a Greco-Roman mindset because you're Greek. So you're missing out on the entire context of the culture of the Hebrews. And when you start translating the Bible, you're missing out on important information that should be in the text for us to further understand what is being said. And this is what has happened throughout time as well.
Yeah.
So not only the Gnostic Bible, but in general, when you lose the context, when you lose the culture, when you lose the history, you lose the context. And when you understand these things is when you're able to go to the Bible and understand things for what they truly are.